quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the force and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Jones.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Right out of the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The linebacker shifting around now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. First step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Drop back here on third down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To the air. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Jones. He's found some room with the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duke.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Wants to throw it. It's an out catch made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out. The defense has got it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the hand and nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking right, this one caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's the handoff. There's the stiff arm. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through a tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. far will help earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass this time. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. By the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the handoff. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Jennings. They trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He finally got him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass back, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line in a hurry up. The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there. tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Blue Devils, they line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He'll hand it off. He shirks the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And we'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the road. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They're going to pick up the first down through the air. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Breaks through to the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. They connect for 6. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's running out of time here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops the throw, looking for his big tight end. Makes the ground. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, The defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Blue Devils moving quickly down the field here.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. Exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Blue Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd and goal, they're giving another chance. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. Here's the second down play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Inside the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down here for this offense. A handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 court. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And there's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a long ball. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a big gain. They couldn't produce enough of those plays when it really mattered, though, today. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And here's the handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Can
wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.